So normally this system would favor someone. I mean, it's basically the analog of a rating, of a rating during the season, but it's calculated in a very weird way. I don't think it's balanced. And I would say that if we somehow make normal FIDE rating work, be more corresponding to reality, then we could just abandon all these sophisticated systems like Circuit and just make more decisions based on the rating, and just rating should should depend on many factors, like including activity, winning the tournament, actually getting some prize, some top plays, not only the games, because for example now they return this bonus for whatever 400 elo difference, which was not there for a couple of last years, but I think this is not enough. So of course, of course, with all my admiration to Vichy, and knowing how good is he at chess, seeing him at the top 10 of the rating list is a bit weird, because he's basically not playing chess anymore. So he plays one tournament in a year, and he keeps his rating, but he's an active player. Yeah, he's like deputy president of FIDE, and he has like another stuff to do, but he's like still there. And we have
he's no longer professional as a
of course,
as a player.
So he can beat anyone, but does it really mean that he's still like top 10? I mean,
no,
or
I
maybe
agree
if
with
Kramnik returns, I think his rating would be like 2757 or whatever. So he lost a lot in his last tournament, and okay, so maybe
or Gary. Get Gary back with 28-12.
Yeah, Gary will claim your rating spot.
No, but of course there's definitely some problems with inactivity, but if we look at let's say top 10 currently, okay, Magnus, me, Hikaru, you, I think it would be fair to say that of last 4 years we were probably four best performing players, with obviously Magnus on top quite clearly, and then a bit of a mix between the rest of us, but it wouldn't be a crazy thing to say that we were of the last few years the top performing. I don't think. And then after that, Arjun, Gukesh, Noterbeck, Ding, Wesley, Wei Yi. It's of course you can definitely mix these players up a bit, or some other players maybe, but it's not a crazy list. There's nobody there that you think, okay, this player is not worthy completely to be top 10.
Yeah, it's not totally random, of course. But
And if we had candidates let's say discounting Magnus because he doesn't want to play, us three that we mentioned, me, Hikaru, and you, Arjun, Gukesh, okay, let's see if he's world champion or not. Noterbeck, Ding, let's see if he's world champion or not. And then Wesley, Wei Yi, or I guess it's too many already, but Wesley, then it wouldn't really sound at all crazy or even odd, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with this as definitely maybe not top 8 objectively for 100%, but okay, yeah, maybe top 10, maybe top 12 in the world. And I don't think it's crazy to use rating lists last 6 months, maybe weighted a bit for more recent months, and with an activity requirement 40 games in 6 months or something. Doesn't seem crazy to me.
Yeah, that's true. But even if we if we scroll back a few months ago, we check the rating list, we would see a little bit different. Yeah. So for example, it wouldn't be Wei Yi who played brilliantly in Vaikanze. Yeah. So it was one tournament which brought him from top 25 to top 10, and so on, and many similar cases. Or someone playing Chartered Open, and also getting some valuable elo points. I mean, I really want to see more up to date rating system, because once again, that's also quite fair that I think that not so high rated players who are extremely talented and consistent players, but they have no chances to play in invitational tournaments. Yeah, okay, let's say the Grand Chess Tour, whatever. Norway Chess. Okay, not so many such a top tier events, but okay, let's say 5 of them, and they are playing separately. They're playing in another round robins. They're playing some open tournaments, and they struggle a lot to keep their rating high, or even to increase it. But for us, let's say average performance in the Sync World Cup wouldn't. Okay, for you maybe 28, but let's say even me with 27 like 70. Okay, I scored 50% in the Sinfield Cup last year, and I think I lost maybe like 2 elo points or something. Yeah. So if I would like win one more game, I would even increase it. So I don't know how does it correspond to reality, because for years, okay, this system was okay, objectively a bit outdated, and now it's not like we should destroy it and recreate from the very basement. But somehow, okay, I really dream of something like tennis system in chess, like when your like all your performances during the season they matter. And but okay, then we should have some different tournaments. We should make a lot of KO tournaments, because okay, if you play poorly, okay, you get no points, but then okay, next day you play another tournament and okay, you have chance to earn your points.
Yeah,
So
this is okay, but it's like I don't know if I would trust FIDE to because okay, weighted system,
I think
I
that this
definitely
sentence
think.
is good by itself. I don't think I would trust FIDE. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to specify.
No, I mean like a weighted system I think is very good, but in chess you have so many tournaments. It's not like okay, you in tennis you basically have the same Grand Slams for the last decades and decades. And we know those tournaments are worth the most.
Mhm.
But in chess, like what tournament would be worth the most? Would it be some Grand Chess Tour, or would it be World Cup, or some FIDE event, or would it be some open tournaments? I don't know. The way that they're doing this FIDE circuit, I wouldn't trust them to weight these events correctly, or we would end up with some guy who wins an open tournament becomes number one in the world. I don't know who it would be, but it wouldn't like, and then suddenly Magnus is like I don't know. We understand he's the best player, but he's suddenly like something number 13 in the world. Or I wouldn't be surprised that they would do something like this, if they
Yeah, could
tried
be.
to mess with the weighted system. I think like the main problem in chess is that we have something which doesn't really exist in okay, in for example tennis, which is that we have the draw. So in like
Mhm.
Sinkfield
Yeah.
Cup, you make 9 draws. Okay, you lose your 2 points or you gain your 2 points, but nothing really changes. But if we have this, I heard it even discussed like years ago by different players like after a draw, you have kind of you switch the colors and then you play rapid game, uh, and then you have a result, and then this decides the overall result. Uh, and
Wait,
this is
wasn't
not
it
a,
happening in the American Cup recently, or it was a bit different?
these are rated separately. This is like okay, it's one classical game, one rapid game, and
Hmm.
they're rated separately. Like this would be that the classical game and the rapid game are basically the same game. And if it's a draw, if it's a decisive result, that's it. And if it's a draw, then it goes to somewhat faster time control, maybe not like not that we play like Armageddon Bullet, but some reasonable time control, and this decides the result of that round. But then the classical would also have to be a bit shorter to at least make it not so that we're not playing 7 hours each day, I guess.